Graham MacKenzie, KZN RU President. You've been to the Southern Sub-Union competition here in the past. We're here again for the Central Amateur Provincial. Have you been impressed with the way Southern KZN has been handling things?
You know, the one thing that Saru can be very, very assured of is that this sub-union knows how to host an event. And I have no doubt that this event will be just as good as the previous ones. And what I've seen thus far, the field is in great condition, the organisation, and I think all the players and the teams seem to be well catered for.
This venue, obviously, initially for the Algerians for the Soccer World Cup preparation. Has this opened up a new go-to area for, especially for KZN?
Yes, definitely. You know, I think the byproduct of the World Cup 210 and the legacy thereof were stadiums like this that were built for various sides. And it's a great opportunity for rugby and other sports federations to take the game into the rural areas and to make it count. And this facility is wonderful.
One of the main areas in rugby has been of focus has been transformation, and obviously competitions like these play a role in that as well.
You know, I think transformation goes to grassroots rugby. You know, I think our approach is being from the bottom up instead of the top down. And I would like to think that what we're rolling out at the KwaZulu-Natal Rugby Union is that in every single district, municipal district, is that rugby is now being played at school level in the disadvantaged areas. And this is just another unique opportunity to take those players forward into a tournament like this where they are showcased.
As president, you must be a busy man and have a tight schedule. Why is it important for you to be here in person?
You know, I think that for you to understand rugby and work out solutions to the challenges that we have, you need to be on the ground, and you need to understand club rugby, schools rugby, and development rugby to understand what is going on. To be at the top in the ivory tower, so to speak, you can lose touch very quickly. So I mean it in a polite fashion. It is great to be here amongst rugby people who are doing so much great work on the ground.
Especially this level of the game, it's often a transitional between schools and the upper levels. Just a message for these players and what these competitions mean for rugby as a whole in the country.
You know, the greatest challenge we have is converting schoolboy rugby players and young varsity players, university players, and players in rural areas to continue playing rugby. So we have to create facilities for that. If you give them a tournament like this, which is a provincial tournament, they have something to aim for. And the ultimate opportunity, of course, is if they are talented, is that they can be spotted and promoted into the senior provincial teams. By that I mean the professional teams.
As opening day, what has been some of the comments from the players from the other regions on the facility and on their journey so far?
Well, I think when you come to KZN, and I say it unashamedly, we are blessed with beautiful weather, beautiful scenery, and of course Margate and the whole southern basin down here on the south coast lends itself to tourism. And so I think all I've heard is that people have been warmly welcomed and the guys enjoyed being here, and I know the management do. And the great thing is after this, or when they're not playing, they can go and have a swim in the ocean, and the ocean is pretty warm. So the facilities are fantastic, the change rooms. So I think everyone's extremely happy.
And finally, we've just kicked off this tournament, but any plans or any ideas as far as this venue is concerned for next year?
This venue is earmarked for future tournaments, and we see this as a growth area, and that's been reflected in this sub-union doing so well in amateur rugby in the province this past season.
Graham from eHouseit, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you, it's been great being with you all. Thanks very much.